Right guys, welcome to part 2 of the Cottington Lakes adventure. As you guys have already seen in part 1, what a session that was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Great session. I had a new personal best at 39, 25 pound. I think we had 3 or 4 25s, a couple of 19s. So yeah, it was a great session that. So what's happened is now me and Dad have come back. Excuse me. Hopefully we're going to repeat the process. It's not going to be easy, you know, we're going to try and catch them off the top. If not, you know, we'll go through the bottom bait rigs, etc. with you. So but the plan is trying to catch Daddy's first 30 pound carp off the top. So
yeah, I've never had a first. I think it's about 25, 26 is my best off the top.
You ain't done a lot of it though, have you?
No,
to be fair.
I mean, this session is the first session we've done for
quite years.
Many years, isn't
it?
It
is.
For
a lot of the lakes that we go on, you know, you try and get them going, but you know, sometimes with them fish, it's not one of them old cliches where don't have it on the top, and they do. It's one of them lakes where it's very difficult to get them going. So, but we're on a lake where they do like a floater.
Yeah, it's getting them going though, isn't it? You still got to get them going. It's no good just whacking the controller out and bait on. You've got to get them going and get them confident of taking.
And that's it. And like Dad said, we've brought plenty of floaters with us. We've got the new fully loaded one with us like we used in the previous show. I've got plenty more of them now, and I think it's time now. We've just set camp up and probably have a cup of coffee, and then let's suss the situation out, etc., and try and get some of these floaters out. It's going to be a nightmare with the ducks, like in any floater fishing situation or any type of situation. On a day ticket now, whether it's seagulls, ducks, coots, it's all here in it now. The wildlife, you know, they're like anglers. There's millions of them in there now. You can hear them all in the background. They're all waiting. They're all calling, saying, "Come on, let's have it." So I think we'll leave the intro there, guys. And before we go any further, though, if you are new to the channel, I'd be grateful if you give it a subscribe and leave a comment below. And if you have any questions, feel free, because we will answer them. We answer as many as that we can. But yeah, I'll be very grateful, and so would Dad, if you could subscribe to the channel, and then you won't miss anything moving forward. So lads, we're going to leave it there. Enjoy the show. Well, as you can see, we have started off with a bang. The old man's got one on. Got one on the floater. Started putting the floaters out, but before we do that,
what
you got there, mate?
Coffee, man, didn't I?
Look, good man.
Making a coffee for you.
Loves it, doesn't he? Look, you're the boy.
Just finished work.
That's it. He's just finished work. I've just pulled up, got him going. He's cast out. He's got one. So, swim's a bit of a mess. Typical O'Connor style. Put my fish and chips down there. I'll tell you what we'll do though. We give it one of those. I think we'll leave you there running. Enjoy the fight, guys. Right, ready, is it? First. I've got it now. Right, let's get this a bit closer. He's off ski now. Yeah, it's on the controller.
He's off rolling.
Is he rolling? Yeah, he's got a nice healthy bend. It weren't out there long. Once we got him going, it was okay.
Let's take it off. He's pattern for that corner, mate. Go around here.
Oh well, that's the first one. Unfortunately, we've lost. So there you go. Right, time to get some back out. We'll try again.
There he goes, he's trying to turn it.
Right, Ben's hooked into his first one on the surface. I've lost 2 already. Unfortunately, they're trying to power around the islands, and you've got to try and bully them back. We've got him in quick.
Still taking them in the background.
Good.
Right, first one. 32.4 on the floaters. There we go. As you just see the fight there. 32 pound 4 off the surface. We've still got them going now. What a start, just turn up after work. First bite for me, 32.4, so left off from last week. But he's got a little bit of damage. You can see he's got a little bit of a cut tail down the bottom. But he's got a big black spot above him here, so I think we'll call him cut tail black spot or something like that. We'll have to rename this one. But yeah, what a start for the evening off the top. 32.4, you've got the fight. Let's hope we can catch some more.
Ben's into his second one now. I've lost 2. Ben's lost none. He's trying to go around the island. Not good. That's how I lost mine. Huh? Right, he's still playing it. I've pulled my floater rod in so that he can have a free swim. Looks like he's winning the battle so far. So I hope it's another good one. Here's me trying to get me first 30 off the top. He's had a 32 and whatever this is. He's still doing battle with it, it's out there somewhere. Look, you don't go towards the middle of the island like mine did. Oh, he's over the back there. Loads of roots over there by that island. I had mine 2 on for quite some time. Had one of them come towards me near the net, but unfortunately I shot off and went round the island. I tried to. I tried to hold them, stop them doing it, and unfortunately the hook link parted.
It is good fun though once you get them going.
Yeah.
It is frustrating though sometimes.
I've been there all day fired out mixers sort of every 15-20 minutes, half an hour. Nothing at all. Didn't have any fish, nobody caught anything. Ben gets here, within 10 minutes he's got them going. But to be fair, he did come in the evening, so it's probably the best time for doing this. That's the problem, I don't give up too easy in here on the best of times, and when you're using light stuff, we've got 12-pound line on, double strength, but you know, you can't bully them too much, but when they're going to go around the island, you either let them go, you're going to lose them anyway, or try and stop them. It's a bit arm aching though. But it's great fun. Got to use all your skill to get them in, or not as the case may be.
Get him up, then he just wants to go.
Yeah. Oh, we nearly got round the island. That was close.
Come on. There he comes. Can't they just come in like that?
He seems to be coming in now. He's got the net ready, so hopefully he's going to get him in the net. It's great when you've got a long-handled net. Well done, Ben.
Oh, can't believe it. 35-12 off the top. Unbelievable fish. I don't know what one it is. It's one of the 18, but I'll have to look back on pictures. But yeah, what an evening's fishing. 32-4 and a 35-12 off the surface on them new fully loaded floaters. I'll go more into that later on in the session. But yeah, what a fish, eh? So hope we can get Daddy's first 30. But yeah, I'm overjoyed. 32-4 and this 35-12. So great fish. I'll just spin him round for you. And there's the other side, chaps. What a beast. So yeah, one happy boy on a Friday evening, I must add, when it's at its hardest times, because all the lake is absolutely rammed. So yeah, what a fish. Well guys, it is absolutely stupid o'clock in the morning and the old man's got one on. Like I say, we've been firing out the fully loaded floaters for, I don't know, about half an hour, something like that. And then up they come. We put a couple of rigs in. But the bloody ducks, these bloody things, oh, it's been a nightmare this morning, but there he is, he's got one on. So let's see how he gets on. Yeah, quiet night it was. But to be fair, we didn't stop floater fishing until, well, it was pitch black. It was probably about 9:30, I reckon. And so we stopped then, and to be honest with you, I just chucked a rod out, and that was basically it, you know. So thought we'd get some sleep. I got too excited. You know, like one of those, you know, when you're at school and that, you know, it's like Christmas Day, innit, you know. And like I say, we was up at 4:30 this morning, just putting out floaters and stuff and seeing if we could get them going. It took a while. Bloody bird life on this place. Jesus Christ, it's like bloody Noah's Ark. So there you can see his controller there. That was around there. But yeah, he's hopefully he gets this one in. There it is there. So the sun's just starting to pop up now. Here's all their glory. And there's the fish. See the controller there. Come out, let's get his net ready. Right, the net's ready. But yeah, hopefully it's the first of many. So like I say, we've had 2 already. We had the 32.4 and we've had the 35.12. So I'm going to get in now with the net just in case. No, he's off again. Yeah, it was funny though, I was just sitting there and he came up and took it. I was like, Dad, Dad, Dad. And you see the controller float whizzing across the surface. But yeah, it's great fun. I think while we're waiting for this one, oh, he's a good one, isn't he? Yeah, that's a good one, mate. Just bear with us, guys. I'm gonna just put some floaters out. And here he is. He's a nice one. There he's gone. And here he comes. And I think that is Dad's first 30 off the top. There she is. I reckon it ain't going to be far off. Let's have a look. What's the prize at stupid o'clock in the morning, as I say? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a proper one.
It's a real fish.
That's a proper one. Right, okay. Right, let's get a weighed. Let's scale pan on that. Right, lovely. Right, and Dad's new personal best is 35.7
On the float.
on the floater, on a proper controller, no zigs.
What was it?
35.7. There you go, well done, mate. And there it is, guys, as you see on the scales, 35.7 from the old man, a new personal best on the floater, no zigs this time. And yeah, away the controller went. And I said, Dad, you're in. And he was away. And there it is, new PB for him. You happy with that, mate?
Yeah, well pleased.
Yeah.
Well, 25 before, it's gone over £10.
That's it, he's got his first 30 off the top. Just keep him there. And there she is, look at that. Typical Cottington scaly carp. But yeah, over the moon for Dad. Do you want to spin him round and we'll have a little look the other side, mate? But yeah, great start to the morning. And hopefully there might be some more. So the sun's coming up now. That's just going to spin him round for you guys. And what was I say? I think we're going to get a shot at a few more. Just got to feed all the ducks and the wildlife off. Yeah. So they're all just sitting there waiting for us to put the fully loaded floaters out. There you go, what's that fish? That's it, that's lovely. Calm down a bit. Can you lift his tail up a bit more, mate? Or?
Can't, it's on my arm.
And there it is, 35.7. What a fish. Typical Cottington carp.
Put down.
I think the old man's a bit tired with that one.
My hand hurts, and that's why I do it that way.
You're a mongrel.
Huh?
You're a mongrel. But now, well played. So you happy with that? Let's get some.
Yeah.
Have a look at him on here. Oh, yeah.
Let me get some water and pour on it, and I'll do it in slow motion.
Yeah. It's really, really good. Proper scale pattern there, look. You know a Cottington carp when you see one. Yeah, great. Great start for Dad. On the Saturday morning. And like I say, only weekend anglers only. If you fish midweek, don't bother watching the channel. Just the weekend anglers. Oh yeah. It's hardest time when it's packed. Yeah, lovely. Round 2. Yeah, he's got another one on. Been feeding them again, and he's got one on. Just had the 35, which was a new personal best for him, 35.7, and yeah, he's got another one on now. We'll just put some more floaters out. They are absolutely going mental for them fully loaded floaters. So yeah, let's enjoy another fight. I think we'll go through the rig afterwards, show these fully loaded floaters. So I never managed to show them last time. I got so into me floater fishing, I totally forgot to film them. So you know what it's like when you're in the zone, lads. You just want to keep going, don't you? But yeah, we can try and get in out there. Look at that. So let's enjoy the fight. That sun's just starting to come up now. Like I say, we was up at stupid o'clock and just trying to get them to go, and like I say, the wildlife was playing its part, but we managed to do it in the end. Like I say, there's still a few out there now having a little go. So we'll see how we get on. But he's got this one back under control now, because what's been happening is they've been going around the point of that island, which is top right of the screen. Then they go round it and then just turn right. And you end up just getting cut off, or, you know, not pulled because you've got to clamp down on them. So yeah, it's been an eventful morning. See the controller float there. them Nash bolt machines. Oh, I've got a bite, Dad. I've got a screamer. So we've got double take. As you can see, chaps, double take. Dad's one's off the float, mine's on the bottom. Yeah. This one's on the nutcracker. Yeah, unbelievable, isn't it, eh? You sit there, come along like buses. Don't know what this is coming out like, just hope it's coming out okay. Alright, and there we go. You see the double take as such. That had his one on first, and this one goes 21 6 ounces. What a beautiful common. That one was on the floater. A little bit of queen, that might look at the tail. But yeah, what a beautiful carp that is. 21 6. Happy with that one, mate?
Well placed.
Second one of the morning for Dad. I've got one in the net which I know is a fish called the cut-tail common, which I had off the bottom. But yeah, what a good angler, good morning's angling. So 3 now. So let's get that one straight back, Dad. And we got one known as the cut-tail common. She comes in at 32.4. If she wants to behave, I'll hold her up. So yeah, what a session at the moment. I mean, for me exactly, it's been 3:30s. I mean, Dad's had the 1:30 this morning. But yeah, 4:30 so far. Let's see if I can get her up for you. Come on, Gil. There you go. One of Cottington's old characters, this one. The cut-tail common. A few people will know this fish, especially in the elite. And yeah, look at that. What a morning's angling.
Happy?
Well happy with that, mate. So,
Good.
yeah, great, mate. Quality.
And yet another one for Ben. I think this will be number 4 for him.
Well, it's proper game radio rental here, chaps. And keep saying about rigs and bait, I will come to it, but you've just got to appreciate when you're in the zone in this kind of thing. Sometimes it's limited, so like I say, just stick with us, guys, and I will come to it all, as Dad will as well. And but yeah, it's just going off at the moment. For people that have done floater fishing before, they'll understand this situation. Once you've got them going, you've got to keep going, because if you stop momentum, they'll just disappear. So like I say, if you're seeing footage of just like me hooking one, playing one, and Dad playing one, it's just because we're in that zone, that's all. We will come on to rigs and bait, like I've just said. So stay tuned, and let's have some more floater rotor, eh?
As we've said with every fish, they don't come in easy. You have to actually play them. You can't bully them or anything like that. The only time we've tried to sort of bully them, not bully them, but keep a tight line on is when they try to go around the islands. That's the dodgiest moment, but if you can keep it in the open water, it helps a lot. But this is proper fishing. You've got to play them. It's not like hitting them and just dragging them in. You've got to let them run when they want to run. Exciting fishing. It's a pain when all the ducks and the geese are coming round your bait and that. But you have to put up with all this if you're floater fishing. Yeah, it's probably another powerful one. Mind you, that 21 I had, he gave me a right row.
Yeah.
You never tell till you see him. The sun's got up now. It's about 7:30 in the morning. The sun's beating down. It's quite hot. I'm going to take my jumper off in a minute. It's going to be a warm one today. We might keep them on the surface, but I don't think they'll stay on the surface all day. I reckon about 10 o'clock they'll peter out. He's powering off. He's virtually in next door swim. This is where the problems start, where you've got to try and get them back. I think this is going to be a good fish, the way it's fighting. Yeah, he's coming back now, so hopefully he'll just plod around in front of us.
Nice common. That is a nice common. Okay, nice common. Not again, mate.
He's powering off again now.
In this game, patience is a virtue.
Mm.
So,
It is a waiting game.
like you.
You must tire him out. Reminds me of days when I used to float fish with light line, small hooks, and fish for tench, you know, big tench and stuff like that. And dare I say it, bream.
That's where you get your name from, Barry the Brain.
Yeah.
Right, come on, this fish surely got to start giving up soon. Yeah. I'll have a day off for you.
He's not ready yet. They're waiting for me out there.
You can see them out there still having a go. It's a good common, that does. It's my eyes deceive me. There you go.
Hold on.
That's not a bad common, that, mate. Well guys, what can I say? This is turning into a crazy trip. We've just weighed it and it's £34 common. I mean, I've had 4 bites, 4 30s now. 3 of them off the floaters, 1 off the bottom. I mean, Dad's had 2 now, he's had the 35 and the 21. He's had 5 30s, not even 24 hours in. So I'm going to lift this one up for you. This is one of the commons that has come through the pack, and she's destined to be big things. And there she is, at bang on £34 on the fully loaded floaters, which I'm going to go into. But they're having it out there at the moment, so we're going to get the rods back out. Like I say, stay tuned for all the rig bits and the bait bits and stuff like that, because I'm sure you guys are going to want to know, especially the floater fishermen. But yeah, what a colossal common. £34 from Cottington Lakes, home of the 30s. Yep, you've guessed it, guys. He's got one on now. So, like I say, we had him really going. You know when you get to that point where you think one of these has got to make a mistake. There was about 5 of them, and they were just getting like piranhas. And eventually one just went bang. You just see the bolt machine go whizzing across the surface, and that's in. So let's see what this one is. Yeah, but what a session so far. I mean, a couple of 30s yesterday. I think we've had 3 30s this morning off the top. I mean, it's crazy stats, isn't it, when you think of it? Crazy stats. And it's a day ticket, and it's a Saturday morning. Like I say, it's all the lakes absolutely rammed, as you would expect, especially what swims in here. It's just like anything, you persevere with it, and you can get them going, and you get them competing. I wouldn't say it's easy, but you can find sometimes it can be easier to hook one. I mean, like 5 of them were there, so it was, you know, you'd like to think one's going to make the mistake, and it has. So as you can see, that sun's come right up now, and but where we're fishing is actually, there's shade like near the island, so then that's where we're catching them from. We're not actually catching them in the direct sunlight, it's in the shade. As you can see in the background of Dad there, it's all shady, and that's where we're catching them from at the moment. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, arms raking.
It does get like that, mate.
They don't come in easy, do they?
No, they don't, especially with the floater gear. You've got to be very careful with them. If you bully them, you're just going to pull them small hooks out, or even snap the line. So, but yeah, at the moment, enjoying ourselves. So, exactly where we left off last week. Let's get down near Dad. This thing's coming in close now. Let's get the net locked in. One net is ready. I think he's down here somewhere. I don't think he's ready just yet. Yeah, still in battle with it. You can hear the old clutch going, giving Dad a bit of grief. The old rod's bending away. Bending that rod. And he is off ski. So let him go a bit, Dad. It's alright. As you can see, I'll pan round. Fish is trying to power to the islands, which is a problem here, because they want to get in them roots over there. As you can see, right in amongst that lot. They're not stupid, they know where they want to go. Right. Just pan back round onto Dad.
Trying to gain line back on them, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's not easy. You've got to take your time with them.
If you can do that, half the battle's won.
But yeah, it's at the moment so far so good. Let's whiz this round. The controller's just come out the drink. He's out there somewhere. She's in amongst here. Here's that. He's starting to gain on it a little bit now. We're around here at the moment. Just wait for that controller to start popping up. Like I say, we're definitely in and around here somewhere. There it is. He is off ski again. Put the rod down there, Dad. Yeah. That's where we are, he ain't far away. And then again with these fish, they do power off at the last minute. Come on, up you come. Alright. There he is, just under the surface, got a little glimpse of him. There he is. As you can see by that bolt machine there, it says exactly what it says on the tin really, you know, it does help hook them, you know, it's one of those you can leave the rod down, I mean, make sure you're next to it, because it would get dragged in, you know, and they self-hook them for you, you know, and because of the weight of it, the fish picks it up, hence the name bolt machine, and like I say, it does the hard work realistically for you. Them days of where you got to watch the fish take the bait and strike with a controller float, especially with this mechanism, I think it's well gone. So different with other controllers, but with these ones, it's there it is. What a beast! What a beast! And that is a good fish, that one. There you go. You get the net locked in. Right. Looks like another half decent one for Dad. And he wants to go off ski again. And so you're having some great floater rotor action this morning, which has included 5 30-pounders. At a weekend as well. So yeah, and who knows, this might be number 6.
Right arms open a bit.
Yeah, I was going to say, mate, you've had him on. I'm looking at the camera now. You've had him on a few minutes. Hopefully here he comes. There he comes. Here he comes. There he comes. Lovely. There you go, mate. Salted. What a beast that is. Have a quick look at him. He's a nice one, he is. He's in there somewhere. Yeah, we've got another nice one. So, alright, let's give him away. Right, and there it is again. And yes, you've guessed it. £34 on the money. I don't believe this session. 6 30s from Cottington Lakes, with 5 of them being off the surface. Unbelievable. Look at that. What an absolute beast of a fish. You happy with that, mate?
Well pleased, yeah.
Got the battle from start to finish.
Morning, been up since 4:45.
Yeah, exactly, mate. But £34 for Dad. Absolutely spectacular cotton. Look at them plated scales. And this is why people travel all over the country to come to the famous Cottington. Well done, mate. Let's get this one back and let's get some more, eh? Let's get to stay there a sec. Look at him. Nice big fins on him. Look at that. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Lovely. There it is to fight another day. All £34 of it. There it goes.
Powering away.
Oh. Right guys, like we promised, We're going to come on to that bait section now and the rig section, and I'm sure you guys are dying to see what we're using. I mean, the session has just gone absolutely mental. I've stopped, the reason being is because I've got the Spanish Armada in my swim, I've got Napoleon in my swim. It's like Call of the Bloody Wild, you know. We counted, I've got 29 geese in my swim. But this is the kind of thing you have to deal with floater fishing. Now, I'm going to come onto the bait. As you can see, there's no packaging with Urban written on it. The reason being is we got these about a year ago when they first come out. And it was more of a trial thing. I'll bring them to you so you can have a look. And they're actually the new fully loaded floaters. And as you can see, they are black in colour. Something totally different. You know, your normal mixers are beige in colour, and you see a lot of the other companies, they're either in beige or they are in a reddy colour. Do's and don'ts with these ones. The one thing that I have noticed, and Dad's noticed, when using these, the ducks don't see them as much, especially when you're fishing in shade. Now, what I mean is by that, when you look back at the footage, excuse me, where our controllers are, we are fishing in shade because of the trees, not in the sunlight, and the ducks are finding them harder to pick out, so they're out there a little bit longer. We're putting these out and they're getting very preoccupied on them. So basically, that's the new fully loaded floaters, and these are the hook baits. Now, as you can see, got a few out in my hand. They're exactly the same size, which makes it ideal, and they're just a little bit more buoyant as well. So it means you can hair rig them, and they stay on a lot longer. They've purposely been designed for that, chap. So again, if you're into your floater fishing, you know it's like when you put on mixers, or I mean, some people use boilies, don't they? But with these you do get quite a few casts with them. So that's the new fully loaded floaters. And what else is new as well is the fully loaded bait spray. Now, the good thing about this is you can just give them a little dosage like that, or you can just even spray it on your hook bait if you want. I mean, I just normally do the pot. I mean, you guys can do what you want. So, and then basically just give them a good little shake up, and as you can see by that, they've all got a bit of fully loaded on it. Now, the one thing I will say, because they're black in colour, it's just a bit different. Now, we've been up so early this morning, me and Dad. Obviously, when you've got to feed the ducks, you want to use, I would say, a cheaper mixer. Now, I mean, you can use these ones. The ducks were struggling to single them out, sorry. But with the mixer being beige, they can see them. You know, and that is probably why I've got the Spanish Armada. And saying that, I've just seen one come up and take a floater now. It's sitting in my swim. I have been feeding the mixers, but to feed the ducks. But I've been putting these out, obviously, and that's what's been tripping them up. I mean, the session this morning, you know what, I know Dad's had a personal best of 35.7, a 21, I've had a 32, a 34, and I think there's another one, I can't remember.
That's off the top, that, by
yeah, and like Dad said, they're off the floaters. The other thing as well, these are the bigger ones from Urban, the bigger hook baits. As you can see, they're about 11mm in size, and they're the fully loaded ones. So basically, if you are going to feed bigger ones, you can get away with using these on the hair. So, and I've caught mainly on the black ones. I've had one on this, and I have had two on the beige as well, but that was with the previous trip as well. So that's it for the bait wise. Like I say, if you are struggling with ducks and stuff like that, it's well worth looking at black floaters, because they do struggle to see them, especially when fishing in shade. So there's a top tip for you. Right, that's enough for the bait. I'm just going to get me rod, and here we go. And on this one, I've just put a beige mixer on, just so, well, it's the beige fully loaded ones. What I'm going to do is, chaps, I'll show you the whole setup. This is exactly what I've had the 34 on this morning, and one of the other 30s. Right, the bolt machine from Nash. I would say probably the best controller floater that money can buy. There are others on the market, it's entirely up to you, but this, they do them in different weights. This is the 30 gram weight, excuse me, I think they go up to about 125 gram, might be 150, I don't know. I mean, that's a serious control of that, and I would think with the right rod and reel and line, you could probably punch that 80, 90 yards. As you can see, the line goes through the centre, so straight away you've got an anti-tangle boom bit at the back. As you guys know, who's done floater fishing, it's a nightmare when the hook length is going behind onto the main line, tangles up. That's the last thing you want. We come down, you've got a swivel, which is buried inside that. And then basically, from the side, you've got an anti-tangle boom there. Again, just pivots that line. So when you feather it through the air, you stop your controller and the hook length will go out like that. Obviously, I've got one of the pre-stretched nylons in 12 pound. That is a rule here, lads. You've got to use 12 pound. If you get caught using anything under 12, you will be banned. So I would say, get the 12 pound stuff if you are going to come here and floater fish. I'll now come down to the business end. The hook length itself, now that varies. I think if you've got fish really feeding hard, you can get away sometimes with a 2 foot hook length. If you've got spooky fish like they are here on a day ticket, I would go 3 to 4 foot. That's just my preferred choice. You can choose what you want. That's the business end of it. If Dad can get in on that. Basically, you've got your 12 pound nylon, and that's a size 10 wide gape deception hook. Perfect hook. You can see it's got a big point on it. Absolute brilliant for floaters. As for the floater itself, that is a fully loaded but beige, and the problem that I had with it was the ducks were singling it out, and this is why I switched to the black, like I was saying earlier. And the thing is with the black, I could leave it out there in amongst the ducks. I mean, when I had, I think it was the 34, there was ducks all around it, and the fish came up in between the ducks and took it. So I've just put a beige one on for the purpose so that you guys can see the setup. But I am still going to try them just in case. But like I say, the ducks are being a problem now. But that's the business end. As you can see, it will sit like that with the hook just underneath it. The hair is very, very tight to the shank. And that is pretty much it. That is the same for Dad's rigs, for Dad's bait as well. Like I say, I did have one off the bottom this morning when we had the double take, as you can see. I'll go through the rigs with that later on. And the bait with that, but I think as for now, I've got loads of spiders on me, etc., being under these trees. I'm going to try and put some more floaters out in amongst the Spanish Armada and see how we get on. But yeah, like I say, what a session.
When you're filming on fishing on the surface, this is what you have to put up with, this sort of stuff.
Feed them off.
You've got to feed them off, but when it's like this, it's best to reel in because you're going to end up hooking one of them, and you're going to do any damage to them. Usually you don't, you get the hook out, it's fine. But look at it, look, I'll pan round. That's how I swim there, look at them all. You know, there's nothing we can do about that. No one else is feeding on the lake. So obviously we're the only ones feeding, so that's where the ducks and the geese are coming to. Everybody's watching us catch these fish off the surface, but they're all fishing on the bottom. So there you go. Ben's in again. We've had a bleak period of a few hours with nothing happening, but we've persevered, we just kept persevering. And out of the blue, bang, one's took his floater bait. Huh?
Well, that one just came out of the blue, didn't it?
But that's what I said would happen, wouldn't it? Out of the blue, something would happen. Yeah, this was a bang out of the blue. We're sitting here saying, well, it might not happen till this evening. It's now 5 to 3 in the afternoon, and bang, he's got one on, out of the blue.
Yeah, we didn't expect that. Just came up, didn't it? Just out of the blue, just pair of lip, bang.
We said we see a pair of lips over there, didn't we? Or thought we did.
Tell you what, it's a tank of a fish.
It's a what?
It's an absolute tank. It's a big one.
That's a big one.
Yeah. Could this be 5 bites and 5 30s on the trot? Unbelievable. Unbelievable fishing. Like I say, welcome to Cottington Lakes, isn't it, eh? 5 bites, 5 30s for a day ticket. Unreal. If they get this one in. It looks like it, so unbelievable fishing. If it comes in, of course. Let's look at in these snacks. It is a proper beast.
It's definitely not a tench, is it?
I think it's a small one, mate. So that was totally out of the blue. Still not ready. Come up. It just does not want to come up this way. The arms are open now.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
You better hurry up, we've got 13 minutes left of battery.
Jesus Christ. Just doing all the death rolls, as they say. The thing is, though, he ain't dying down. There he is, about the size of him. He's a big horse. Does not want to come up this thing. Jesus Christ.
Do you want me to do it?
That's all. Fighting like that long one I had the other week. Jesus Christ. This thing just does not want to come in there. Oh, mate, come on. Up you come on. Oh, jeez. Here it comes. Oh, you top of it. It's got to be one of the most hardest fighting fish I've ever caught. Jesus, that's another nice one.
And here we have this lump just sitting in there, making our acquaintance. We get him in, put him in the waste sling and see what he comes up as.
Well, you just see the battle there, and to be honest with you, I'm absolutely exhausted. And yeah, I can't believe it. I've had 5 bites and every single one is over £30. I've just put it on the scales and it's 34.14. It makes it 3 different 34s, a 32 and a 35 for me personally, with Dad having the 35 as well, the new PB. You wait till I lift this one up, guys. This is absolutely beautiful carp. Look at that for a beast. 34.14. A scale pattern on that, eh? And off the top as well, I mean, 430s on the floaters now. absolutely crazy stats. Dad's had his 30 off the top, so 5 30s in total off the surface. No, sorry, 6 30s. We've had 8 bites and 7 over 30 pound. It's crazy, and 6 of them were off the top. So I'll spin him round for you guys as well. So let's have a quick look the other side. And there it is. A dream session at Cottington Lakes. Again on the fully loaded floater. With them, I had the beige hook bait on this time because the ducks weren't there. I could get away with it, but the geese are there now, so I might have to switch to a black one. But there it is. Unbelievable session. All right, let's get him back. There you go. Absolute wood carving of a carp. And she goes back to fight another day. What a fight you was. There you go. That'll do. Well, it's the old man's turn now. He's away. So we just had that lovely 34. And yeah, he's away. Just off the island there, that one was. I think we can see the controller float.
Coming in easy.
Yeah, there's the controller just there. So, yeah. One of those, so yeah.
He woke up now.
Yeah, they normally do. But Dad's got his third one on. So a nice little common, that one. It'll do. So he's had 2 30s as well, being a 34. And a new PB, a 35.7. So and this one for the afternoon evening period. So he's in front. There he is. Giving him a row, this one. So yeah, I think I've lost count now. I think this is number 7 or 8. Could even be 9 now. But yeah, what a session it is. Like I say, it's the Saturday afternoon, evening time now, and no one else on the lake's caught nothing. To be fair, everyone's just standing around sunbathing and watching us, which I do find, I don't know, what's the word for it? Crazy, I suppose. You pay day ticket money, surely you want to catch, don't you? That's the way I look at it anyway, so but yeah, if they're happy, that's down to them. But yeah, we're the only ones catching, like I say. I know we've had 7 30s and a 21 in this one, so yeah, 9 fish now. So but yeah, like I say, people that work at their fishing will always catch more. It's standard. If you're one of these that are sitting about, it's fine if you want to sit about, but don't sit there moaning about other people, because it's not fair on the people that do work at it. So met plenty of them in my time, ones that like to moan, and they're the ones that sit around doing nothing. Weird that, isn't it, chaps, eh? It's always the ones that sit around, lazy ones. There's plenty of them. But yeah, like I say, we're having great fun. This is, like I say, number 9. And hopefully we can get number 10 this evening. But the one thing I've noticed, a lot of people are putting in a lot of bait here. and it just ain't the one. Regardless of what people or certain individuals are telling you, it's it might be good on their wallet and in their bank account, but it's not good for your catch rate, regardless what they post on Facebook. So like I say, I've only fished here 15, 16 years, what would I know? Certain individuals have only been here a couple, so, but if that's what you guys want to do, fair play. But this is why these people are not catching as many as me and Dad, and it's not just me and Dad, it's other individuals that as well. If you use a lot of bait on Cottington, I can guarantee you now, you are going to struggle. You'll get the odd time when they won't, maybe after spawning, but generally 9 times out of 10 you are going to struggle. So you believe what you want, guys, but there's previous videos here on our channel on the O'Connor angle, and go back, like I say, on them videos and you'll see, forget what certain individuals are saying to you. So but it's up to you, how you want to deal with it. But I come here to catch, not to make someone rich.
It's a mental comment.
Yes, giving you a grief, isn't it? Looks like a little cricket bat common, like one of the stockies,
Yeah.
I think. Just don't want to come up.
Can't get the air into it.
Yeah, he is straight up now. Here he comes.
Well done.
Lovely. And there we go. You just see the fight. We've just weighed it. It was £20 bang on. I thought it was a lot smaller when we was playing it, but the once I lifted it out of the net, I was like, oh no, he's a better one. So yeah, that makes it number 9. So we're having a great session. Just want to get a shot for Dad. One more. Lovely. But yeah, happy with that, mate?
Well pleased, yeah.
Yeah, sweet as.
We've waited all afternoon, you had one, and I've had one, so...
That's it. Go on then, mate, get him back. Well, while we was floater fishing,
Dad decided to put a bottom rod out, bring the floater in.
that's it. And Dad's got one on.
Down the jig.
Out of the blue. Just ripped off. Oh yeah. Get the net in position. Go down there. There we go. Oh, Dad's got a nice comment on there.
Leg didn't come off.
Well,
Good.
it's woke up a bit now.
Another nutty comment.
Yeah. So yeah. So he's away. And this will be number 10 if it comes in. Session and a half here on Cottington Lakes. And we'll do a bit of an evening update. And we'll go from there. But yeah, fantastic session. There he goes. They do hang on in here though, don't they? Yeah, they really do fight. You know, they really do fight in here. It's a lovely comment again. Oh, my bad. No, he's out. He's out. Sorry, I'm trying to film it and net at the same time. Which is not easy. Oh. There we go. Now then, up you come. We had him in the net once. Here he comes. No, 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 no. And now he's off ski. I know he's down here now. Yep. No Wampy, I'm getting hungry. Come on, up you come. Up you come. Hopefully.
Worked, didn't it? Put one of those urban floaters on.
Yeah, well they've been taking enough of them, haven't they? Like Dad said, one of the urban floaters. No, I keep stabbing at this, I shouldn't do. There we go. Here we go, third time lucky Ben. There we go, easy in. Lovely. Come on. And there's Dad. As you can see, we got the footage of that fight, and there he is with a cracking 27.5 common. Again on the floater. You happy, mate, with that one?
Yeah, well pleased.
It's a lovely fish, that one. I actually know that fish because it's there's a dot right dead centre of that mark. It looks like someone's trod on him, and that's a good weight for him. He's normally mid-20, but 27.5, they're going up.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, what a fish that is.
Here we go.
So yeah, then that makes it number 10 now. So yeah, well done on that one, mate. And I think we'll do a little evening update.
Yeah.
And we'll come back to you guys in a sec.
Let's get him back.
Right guys, we said we'd do the evening update for you. Well, I say evening, I think it's about 5 o'clock, something like that.
Yeah, it's just gone 5.
And got them going behind the camera now. So so I thought we'd stop quickly. Crazy session. We've had 10 fish between us, and we've had 730s, mate.
Yeah, 320s.
And 320s. It's absolutely biblical. Biblical, as I would say. Remember, it's a day ticket. To have 730s out of 10 fish on a weekend as well, when it's at its hardest time, boys, I always stress it's easy catching them in the week, isn't it, eh? When there's no one on the lake, we can all do that. But the bottom line to it is we're really enjoying ourselves. Mrs is obviously texting me now, but yeah, them fully loaded floaters, mate, they're unreal.
Yeah, deadly, aren't they?
Oh mate, they're absolutely
Deadly.
They're going, look, another one over there. They're absolutely getting mental for them. As quick as we're putting them in, quick as they're coming up. The wildlife now has seemed to have drifted off, but yeah, like I say, it's, I think out of the 730s we've had actually 6 of them on floater tactics as well, like with a controller. So it's the best floater session I've ever had anyway for big fish, I can tell you that now.
I can't believe no one else is doing it. You know, they've got to be watching what we're doing. The lake's full up, and no one's come round and said, "What are you doing?" or whatever. You know what I mean? It never ceases to amaze me.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there's a proper big like lake booking on at the moment as well, so every swim is gone, and yeah, it's crazy. No one else has caught. We've had 10. It's not 1, it's 10, and no one else is doing it. So, you know, if you come down here, might be worth you bringing a floater rod. You know, like I say, you will have to get some bait though, and I recommend them fully loaded floaters 100%. So I think that'll do for the evening update.
Yeah.
He's buying me a Chinese. He don't know about it, but he is.
No, I bought it last week.
So yeah. That's what dads are for, isn't it?
Oh no,
Good
that's
old
what
dad.
sons are for. You got it
Good
the wrong
old
way
dad.
round.
Good dad.
Right.
That's it. Mum. One of those. So, but yeah, I think we'll leave it there, guys. And like I say, I'm going to enjoy myself this evening, as I'm sure Dad is. And we're got a few taken out there now. So I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to continue floater fishing.
And me.
Oh, I've lost it.
Well, Ben did have one on, he's just lost it, unfortunately.
Now, as you can see, it's coming into that proper evening time now, and unfortunately, Dad lost one, and then I had a bloody hook pull. So, yeah, he's got one on here, and how's it giving him the run around? He went round the back of the how he's got it back, I don't know. It's been going everywhere, this one, so as you can see, by Dad's hood up, the temperature's really dropped now. So, yeah, it's got really cold now, but he's obviously got another one on, so. Let's see if we can get this one in. You alright? Alright. Well, you can see he's got one on. What I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to cut this here, because you think you've seen enough action shots already, and hopefully we'll see him with the prize and want to concentrate netting it. So we'll come back to you in a sec. And there you see, guys, there was the battle, and it was £28, 2 ounces of beautiful Cottington linear carp. Off the surface again. What a fish, eh? What a session, Dad.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, it's unreal. So, but we've lost one each tonight, and then that was the third take, so 28.2. He done well to get that one in. He went around the island, but he got it back. So, absolutely fantastic fish. Well done there, mate. Brilliant, well done.
Get him back then, eh?
Yeah, let's get him back, so he'll get some more. Oh, he's milking. We'll get him ready.
Get him ready, ain't I?
So let's get him back. Another one to go back. Fight another day. Beautiful carp, that one. 28.2. Ta-da.
He's fine. Look at the girth on that.
She's a big one. It's a fish known as cluster. It might be Dad's personal best, so yeah. Let's have a look.
Go on then.
And would you believe it, Dad's just had another one. We didn't film it, but it's a fish called cluster, and his new personal best now off the surface is 37.10. So, well done, mate. And would you believe it, he's just had another one like we said, and it's a fish called cluster, and at a new personal best of £37 and 10 ounces.
On the surface.
The off the surface. It's one of Cottington's 18, and look at the size of it. You can tell by the cluster of scales just above the centre there. But yeah, what a beast, what an evening's fishing again. He's on fire, absolutely brilliant. 28.2 and a 37.10. We've been literally 10 minutes apart, so well done, Dad, on his new personal best. Just have a little look on her. That there is the cluster there. So if you catch her again, you all know it's cluster. Yeah, one of Cottington's 18, that one. So yeah, right, let's get her back. Let's get them floaters back out.
Well, it's getting late now. The sun's falling behind the trees, and Ben's got one on. We watched it take it, and it's gone diving off to his left. See if we can get this one in. He's putting an healthy bend in his rod. It is a light rod, that's what we're using to try and buffer the hook links and help them. They do fight hard in here. I mean, with all the fish we've caught, it is arm aching. It's nice to have a rest. But we'll keep going while we got some light. And then we'll go to bed.
They do hang on, don't they?
Don't know. I won't give up till, well, till they're completely knackered, I suppose. Looks like he's done for now. Or is he done it? Maybe not. He sees a net. He'll be on. Yeah, he's in. Well done.
There you go, you just see the battle with that one. It's going absolute radio rental. Do you know what, it feels like I'm in a match. I'm going to say it, I feel absolutely fucked. I do. You know what, if we was in a match, we'd be on probably about 400 odd pound now, no problem. I mean, you've got to imagine, we've had 8 30s as well in amongst that. And this one at 24 and a half. Again, the fully loaded floater up bait. This one was on the black one this time. So, because the ducks have come back. So, but anyway, yeah, great evening's fishing. Let's get him back. We did have a little bit of a lay-in this morning. It's about 7 o'clock, something like that. And Dad's got one on. Literally a couple of casts in. Just got them going again. And just grabbed the net. We thought we'd give it a go. I didn't even put the rods out last night. So,
Ghosty by the look of it.
yeah, ghosty, really. Little ghosty. And, yeah, it was one of those, you know, we were absolutely shattered. And, yeah, decided to have, say, an early night. It was about 10 o'clock. So, but yeah, that was it, really. Like I say, it's the first one of this morning. We're going today anyway. But we put them back out, got them going again, and up they come. Well, let's enjoy the fight. While Dad's doing that, I'm going to put some more mixers out over that zone. There we go, just put some more bait out and we'll go from there. He's going mental, isn't he? There he is. Here he comes. Here he is. Oh, Dave.
Little ghosty.
Little ghosty. Lovely. And there we go. 7 o'clock this morning. The old man just got one. It was probably about 17, something like that. We haven't weighed it. Probably about £17, I would think. £16. But yeah, beautiful little common. First bang with a controller, and they're out there waiting for us now. So big well done to Dad. And it's number 14 of the trip now. So let's see if we can get number 15.
About 8:30. Yeah, 8:30. And here we have been with yet another one. We've had a few now. I think we've had about 13, 12, 13, something like that. Been a great session though. It's our last morning. We're going home in a few hours. Got to do the big pack up and tidy up, and off we go home. Keep watching my controller because it's still out there.
Common patrol this morning.
Is it a common? Well done.
What do you want to be a comfort? Listen. Well, there's my morning efforts. Bit of a wiry. I'd say probably about £20 common. We haven't weighed him. But yeah, there you go. I've lost count how many. I have to go back through the pictures. So, but yeah, let's get them floaters straight back out. Right guys, we've come to the end of the session now.
What a session and all.
Yeah, exactly what Dad just said there. What a session it was. I mean, I've just had a little tally up. We had 15 fish between us. Dad's had 8, I've had 7. I think we probably lost about 4 as well. You know, we bought poles, and I think we had a couple where the hook limbs actually, where they got caught on the island, they snapped us off. But yeah, 15 fish, including 8 different 30s. Unbelievable, eh? And it's all live on the O'Connor angle, not like certain other YouTube ones, you know, where it's proper edited. You know, as it rolls is how we play it.
What a fishery though, Cottington, eh? Cottington Lakes with all them 30s and 40s in.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
If you are after your first 30 pounder, or you like targeting bigger carp, it's well worth coming to have a look at this, you know what I mean? The stats of this lake is unbelievable. I think there's something like 50 different 30s in here. And at the right time of year, I think there's about 16 different 40s as well. But I would say normally in the summer there's probably 9 or 10. And we're not even talking 20s here, you know.
Loads of 20s.
So it's a phenomenal lake. You've got a complex here. There's a complex of lakes. Have a look on their website. It's well worth looking at. But yeah, I've really enjoyed myself.
And
with
me,
it.
yeah, it's been great, hasn't it?
Yeah,
It's been tiring.
yeah, the one
And
thing
exciting.
the one thing I will say about the floater fishing, it's something you've got to be very persistent with. You know, it's very if your mind's elsewhere, it's very hard to concentrate. You know, you need to be in that zone and have full 100%. You know,
Got to be on your game.
Yeah, concentration. You know, because you miss bites, rods goes in, then you got ducks. You know, so you've got to be like on the ball with this game, and this is why a lot of people in carp fishing just don't do it. They chuck a controller out, 1 pouch full of mixers, they ain't having it. You know, like we've gone through absolute kilos of that fully loaded floater, and I'll be ordering a load more. So Terry, if you're watching, I need a load more. But yeah, that's been a game changer. Them fully loaded floaters. Like I say, the black ones were ideal for when the ducks were here. They couldn't see them, and it enabled us to keep floater fishing. So for all you floater fishermen out there, might be worth having a look at them.
Get on the
floaters
black.
and get on them fully loaded ones, because like I say, they just could not see them, especially in the shade. So, but I think we'll leave it there. Like I said earlier in the show, sorry. Give us a subscribe if you can. I'll be very grateful. Leave a comment down below. And like I say, this will be the end of, I think this was part 3, wasn't it? Or part two? Part 2 of this now. And then we're off to sort of a few other different lakes soon. Dad's off onto a holiday complex soon. So for a week with Mum, I'm going to Turkey with the family. So fishing will be put down for a little while. Obviously you're still going, aren't you? So, and then like I say, there'll be a few more different venues as we go on through the year. I think that's about it then, mate. Shall we go home? Go and see the girls?
Yeah, I want to go home now. So I've got tired. We've been up like 4:30 and 4:45 in the morning to set the stall out, and it's worked. You know, we've worked hard at it, and we've got the reward. So yeah, I'm very pleased with the session, mate. Couldn't have gone better. Yeah,
exactly. Likewise, Dad done 2 personal bests during this session. He had a 35.7, and then he had a cluster of 37.10, I believe. The biggest one I had was 35.12, but 3 different 34s as well. Well, I ended up with 5. I had 7 bites and ended up with 5 30s.
That's surface PBs, by the way.
Yeah, you know, so to have 5 30s or a day ticket at a weekend when it's ran, not bad angling, is it, boys?
Every swim was taken this weekend.
Yep.
Every swim.
So, like I said then, like Dad said, it's ta-da from me.
And ta-da from me.